being here. I made the ultimate mistake of not acknowledging a composer in-house. So I'll take this opportunity to acknowledge Scott Borma, the composer of Poem for Band that you heard earlier. Scott, thank you very much. It's a great pleasure to welcome a special guest today. Jerry Bilik graduated with an undergraduate degree from U of M in 1955. He got his master's in 1961. And he served on the faculty here where he worked as an arranger and composer with the marching band, and he taught music theory and arranging. He's famous for writing the game day staple M Fanfare, as well as arranging Hawaiian War Chant and Temptation. Since U of M, he's worked as a composer and arranger in Hollywood, and he currently serves as Vice President of Creative Development for Disney on Ice. A true Michigan man, a consummate musician, and a member of the UM Alumni Hall of Fame. It is the Band Alumni Association's great pleasure to welcome to the stage Jerry Bilik.
Thank you very much. I feel very honored to have been asked to be part of this concert this afternoon. I hope you all realize what an amazing thing you're seeing on the stage here, making history in Hill Auditorium. To have people who are out of the university, some for a long, long time, who are willing to devote an evening each week to working on music and playing their instruments in such a magnificent manner. It's not like getting on a bicycle and you never forget. The instruments, you have to keep working on it. You would know that if you ever heard me try to play the trombone again. It's not easy. And I have been so impressed at the quality of everybody in this band. It's absolutely wonderful. I also want to say a few things about the piece that you're about to hear, because when it's played, the audience generally goes, "Didn't I just hear, oh, what's that? I just heard it." So I better explain what this is. It's kind of a musical narrative. It was originally commissioned for the 100th anniversary of the American Civil War, 50 years ago. And it was done after a lot of research as to the music that was known to the people in the North and the South in the 19th century during the time of the Civil War. Many of these songs will be very familiar to you. They are all from that period. They're all American songs, or most of them. And I'll just kind of explain the story. It begins with songs that were popular in the South and popular in the North in the years preceding the Civil War. Songs like Listen to the Mockingbird, which you'll hear in other songs of this type. And then as the piece continues, you'll hear little fragments of Dixieland, and then to begin to interweave. And then the music begins to get more and more ominous as the frictions increase. And then you will hear songs like When Johnny Comes Marching Home. All of these songs originated from this period. Marching Through Georgia. And then some of you may recognize Oh Christmas Tree, Oh Christmas Tree. And you'll wonder what that's doing in this song, but that is actually O Tannenbaum, a German folk song that was rechristened Maryland, My Maryland, which happens to be where I live. And Maryland was the focal state of the Civil War, because right beneath the northern border of Maryland is the Mason-Dixon line, and it became the most rabble-rousing piece. So you'll hear that, and then you'll hear the style of the band change as it becomes people going off to war. And then there's suddenly a pause, and you'll hear a song just before the Battle of Mother, which was the families beginning to separate for the war. And within that song, you'll hear little fragments of the Camptown Racers and No Place Like Home and various songs like that. And then you'll hear the music build up to the war. I think you'll know where the portrayal of the war comes is pretty obvious. And my idea in doing this was, at the end of the piece, to use the music of the Battle Hymn of the Republic to try to portray the hope that what was accomplished by the end of that war would be a lasting effect in this country, and that we would eventually become one united republic. I hope you enjoy it.